Welcome to Up to No Good. You may have heard the saying that laughter is the best medicine, and if you haven't, well, now you have. But beyond the cliche, there's a practical skill that can be applied to everyday life. Not to avoid difficulties, but to make them more bearable. Here's some practical ways you can use humor in everyday life to help you manage stress without having to wait in line at the pharmacy. 1. Have your go-tos. You probably have songs or movies that make you feel a particular kind of way when you put them on. What about comedy? What about people? What makes you laugh? Comedy is a broad field. There's something for every sensibility. There's a style for every occasion and every persuasion. Having a humorous option accessible to you allows for a quick release that brings you back to center. And it doesn't have to be comedy. It can be anything that you enjoy that you know makes you laugh. The added benefit is that if you do this online, it trains your algorithm to deliver you more of the things you enjoy and less rage bait. So imagine starting your day off with something that you genuinely enjoy, something that makes you laugh, versus something that would piss you off. If you wake up and you get pissed off, you're more likely to carry that throughout the day. But if you wake up and you find something enjoyable as soon as you open your phone, then you're probably going to set yourself off on the right foot. And by doing this, you make humor an intentional part of your day, which makes laughter an intentional part of your life. 2. Reframe friction as funny. Most of the stress that we encounter in life is the little stuff, from traffic jams to tech issues, from monotonous chores to last-minute errands. And when it comes to these things, you can always flip the script. You can think about them in the funniest way possible, rather than always taking them serious. And it's not lying to yourself, it's lightening the mood. I used to live in the city and I hated sitting in traffic, so I would always keep a vial of bubbles in my glove compartment so that any time that I got caught in traffic, I would just sit there and blow bubbles. And if there was ever a moment where traffic was slightly moving but still not highway speed, I would just hold the wand out the window and bubbles would fly out the back of my car. It's quite nice. Think about it. My options were sitting in a hot car, being broke with no AC, and slowly getting more pissed off because two people decided that it was their civic duty to wreck into one another and ruin my day, or I could have a little bit of fun with the situation and, blow bubbles. Keeping it lighthearted gives you more agency and more self-control, and you get the ability to respond to things a bit better. Whether that's dealing with life's speed bumps or traffic jams, you're stuck in that reality either way. You might as well pick a funny way to look at it while you're there. 3. Use it to upgrade relationships. Sharing a laugh is like social glue. It's a bonding agent between people, especially ones you're in a situation with. Joyfully commiserating makes life's struggles a bit more memorable. And when you think back on them, you can look at them with fondness rather than misfortune. You can choose to lighten the mood with a little bit of humor, or you can bring the doom and gloom in your little violin tune and play for everyone the song of your suffering. 4. Time and place. The right joke at the right time can suck the tension out of a conversation or a room. It can save a moment or ruin your day. Know your audience, read the room. When your significant other or spouse is trying to have a serious conversation with you, it's probably not the time to stick to the bit. And if you happen to be one of those people that loves to jump into the shit show of online discourse, just know that this is a perfect place to practice your funny free throws. It's full of trolls, bad faith conversationalists, absurdists, and so long as you're not taking it personal, there might be a joke or two in there for you to laugh at. Just never make it your mission to stay locked into a conversation where you're routinely being disrespected, be it in person or online. Those absurdist reactionaries and bad faith conversationalists feed on the attention they get from other people and the reactions, so if need be, just starve them and go your own way. And if you happen to be one of those people, please, for the love of God, be funny. Levity is a choice. And if you do it daily, it can become a discipline, something you practice and incorporate into everyday life. Do it, use it to make life a little bit more lighthearted and a bit more fun. Until next time, always stay up to no good.